Hello, this is Ian from DC Digital, and today we're going to be showcasing our DC-25UTW double-sided multi-purpose City Council meeting countdown timer with a wireless remote controller. So this order is going out to San Bruno Community Center, and what it's going to be used for is that it's going to be used in council speech meetings so that the council members can regulate how long a person can speak until the timer runs out. So it is a multi-purpose unit and it's meant to serve multiple functions. So it can act as a clock and a timer as well. And it is regulated through the use of our wireless WRC8T remote controller, and it can be operated at a range of 1,500 feet outdoors and 300 feet indoors. And this is what we use to switch from clock mode to timer mode. So right now I'm going to showcase the functions and the hardware aspect of this unit and how it is meant to be utilized. So picking up our wireless handheld remote controller, we can see that it's currently 12:44 and that is not the correct time. So we're just going to set the time of day using our wireless handheld remote controller right here. It is currently 9:21, so we're just simply going to press set hours right here, and we're going to, and as you can see, it is incrementing. It is circling around until it reaches 12. It is a 12-hour format, so we're just going to wait until it reaches 9 again, and when it reaches 9, we press the set hours button again. And as you can see right now, it is 9:44. It is currently 9:21, so we're going to press the set minutes. So now we're going to press the set minutes to switch it from 9:44 to 9:21. And we're just going to wait until it reaches 21. And as you can see, as I press the set minutes button again, it stops the incrementation, and now it is currently 9:21. Now we're going to switch into timer mode. We are currently in clock mode, so I'm just going to press the clock and timer mode to switch to timer mode now. And as you can see, we are currently in up timer because you can see by this little dot on the top left side of the corner of the unit. If we want to switch to down timer, we can press the up down button, and as you can see, the little dot that was right on the left top corner, it is now on the bottom right side. So right now we're going to showcase the up timer. So we just press the up and down button to switch it to up timer mode. And in order to start the up timer, you just press the start and stop button right here. And as you can see, it is now counting from 0 and 100th of a second, and it can showcase 99 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. It is currently in seconds right now, and this is thanks to our shift digit technology. So right now you are seeing seconds and 100th of a second, and when it reaches 59, it'll switch from minutes to seconds. So now we're just going to stop the up timer by pressing start and stop. And that stops the up timer, and we're going to reset it back to 0. And now we are going to switch it to down timer mode by pressing up and down. So right now we are currently on the down timer, and we want to set a time to count down from. So let's just say we want this thing to count down from 10 minutes and 15 seconds. So in that case, we just press the set minutes button until it reaches 10 minutes. Press it again. Now we want to switch the seconds to 15 instead of 0. So just press set seconds. And now we currently have it set to 10 minutes and 15 seconds from which we would like to count down from. So now we're just going to press the start and stop button to start the down timer. And as you can see, it is now counting down from 10 minutes and 15 seconds and 100th of a second. So I'm going to stop or pause it by pressing the start and stop button. And we can do a couple of things. We can do a 0 reset by pressing the 0 button, or we could reset it to the last value that we set it to. So in other words, if I press this last value button right here, it resets it to the last value that you set it to when it's in down timer mode. So as you can see, it is a black powder coating aluminum enclosure that is fingerprint and dust resistant. It also has a switch at the left side of the enclosure that allows us to hear the beeping noise to let the people know that the time has been set, or that the remote controller has had a button pressed. So if I flip the switch on, you can see now that every time I press a button, you will hear our piezo alarm go off, which signifies that there has been a change in the unit. So in other words, we just switched it from timer mode to clock mode, and we just keep switching from clock and timer, and you hear the piezo alarm go off. The alarm is also adjustable, so you can set how loud that you want the piezo alarm to be. So as you can see, as I turn this little knob here, that allows us to hear the piezo alarm at a louder tone. And not to mention, it also comes with an end of period piezo alarm buzzer that goes off when the timer reaches 0. So in other words, once you set the countdown timer and it reaches 0, it will trigger the piezo alarm to go off, and it'll sound off for 3 seconds, and then it will stop. So as you can see, I just resetted everything back to 0 because we're going to showcase the functions of the piezo alarm. I'm going to set it for a nice quick 5 seconds. Stop at 5. Then we press the start and stop button, and then we wait for the timer to go off at 0. And that is the function of our end of period buzzer. And if you find the piezo alarm annoying, you can always just turn it off. And one of the main features of this unit is that it is double-sided. So in other words, if I turn this side around, it is displaying the same thing. So each side displays the time of day or the timer, and meaning they are redundant off of each other. And this unit also comes with our adhesive bottom tabs that you put at the bottom of the enclosure, and that prevents the enclosure from getting scraped or from having any marks from either dragging it on a hard surface, and we normally want to protect the enclosure and keep it free from any marks. Not to mention that it is very easy to power. It only requires a 120 to 240 VAC power wall adapter that is basically 12 volts. So again, this is Ian with DC Digital demonstrating our DC-25UTW double-sided screen multi-purpose City Council meeting countdown timer with a wireless remote controller. Thanks for watching.